What is up, YouTube? It's time for another Wins Out video. Our lovely commenter is rank 1 Swain as well, and he's been playing some legendary queue. And we talked a little bit and we were like, let's talk about AP Swain a little bit. He holds the firm belief that Swain is very good into people that don't really know how to play against him, which I 100% agree. This champion becomes very problematic if the enemy team does not have any clue how to play against him, which is very prevalent, by the way. Why is the question? Because if Swain gets a tiny lead, he will just run you down on cooldown. And the thing is, like, his gameplay loop is very simple, but at the same time, people do not really understand what a gameplay loop even is. If you take a close look here, he has to be very careful in the early game against the Ryze. The Ryze, however, is not really trying for anything. He is just being okay with this. He can't really do anything to the Swain unless the Swain walks into him, and he has to respect the third ability of the Swain. So the Swain is just passively soaking up everything there is and just being happy with this. Beautiful pull combo, dealing so much damage. Also, a little secret about Swain, you don't necessarily want to put points into your first ability super early, like level 3 is, I think, the earliest, because it just completely saps your mana pool, and you can't really do anything anyway. Afterwards, then it's going to be a lot different. But if there's one secret about Swain that many people do not know about, is the damage modifier bonus you get when you pull people into your second ability. Like if they're CC'd inside it. They take like, I think 50% extra damage, which is quite the sizable amount of extra damage, because it then allows you to just completely one-tap them. And don't forget, you get a decent amount of soul shots as well. We have a 32 shot count already, so we'll play a lovely mini game here about the shot count. So the question is, does he look for like a cheeky early recall with Boots of Mana? Just for the gameplay loop? Yeah, it looks like it. He needs to be careful though, because now Ryze could be observing the wave and just not do what he does, but he doesn't really care. Okay, now we've overcome one of the hurdles of Swain, which is early game mana management, because now it's just a lot easier. He also has access to a lot more damage, and on level 5 he has a good lethal window if the enemy makes a mistake. Because Swain without ultimate is not necessarily a champion. What is happening in the jungle department, and why is that invade happening, and why are we like, okay, big mistake here. This was a big mistake. I'll actually whip out the epic pen. Okay. This is just purely an awareness thing, and I just want to, because like I know him and he has improved so much. It's just generally a thing about how pathing works, how just generally you just approach things. So he was aware of this. So we split the map into 2 here, and if his goal is to clear this wave as fast as possible, he would do so to lean towards this side to deny this guy access and the escape path for her as well. Because these 2 champions, Lilia and Ryze, cannot kill Swain at this point. He can always just run away. So he clears this wave now, you see, he clears this wave, Ryze is hovering towards the left side, he clears the wave, okay, but now we observe the scenario here, we want this here, we are looking for this fight because we are strong right now, we have our base off, we have our ult access, we have ghost, we have flash, but we are completely pathing away, losing opportunity to then get there delayed. Now Lilia is probably running it down, okay, no she isn't, she's properly paying attention, he's doing a good play now by trying to read the rotation because he can't go because otherwise he'd be visible. He was hoping that the Ryze is running into him and then he can hit a full combo because like this obviously he can't reach. But due to how the fight develops here, it's likely that the Ryze will turn and come here, and then the Swain gets like a run potential. Because if he hits this and just gets this into Ghost, like the Ryze can't escape. Unless he presses ult instantly after he gets CC'd. Okay, this happens. This could have been a good situation, but yeah. Okay, going for rotation, abusing the enemy recall timer here just for the personal benefit of himself. Don't really think he'll get anything, he instantly goes back, because otherwise it would be a waste of time. But this is one thing that could have broken the game in a negative sense due to the pathing he took, I believe. But yeah, 120 the wave here, pretty nice, pretty cool champion for that one. But it's a heavy investment in terms of cooldowns and mana. Luckily with the mana, not that much of a problem. And he's approaching again. Again, here now, look, he's trapping for an enemy, hoping that he's coming around the corner. Doesn't look like it, though. And he's just not overcommitting in terms of plays, trying to dodge incoming spells from the Ryze again. And like so many plays here happening in the head that are not visible. Like unless you know what I'm talking about or you listen as I'm explaining them, there's a very low likelihood that people understand. Like here, this should be a double kill on the tower. Like he will just run into them, press Ghost ult. Yeah, there it goes. He will flash over to kill the Jinx behind. He will just walk upwards again, flash here, get 1, get 2, get the ult's extension. He will kill both here, by the way. They have no chance. He'll just run them both down. He comes up soon. Spacing. E backwards. Q and quadra kill. Beautiful. Perfect. No next wave incoming. We don't really, like, we can take all of this, but we can also go for a recall. Because now what is the benefit of staying here? Because what do we gain? We'll get 1 plating, and then what? What is this 1 plating gonna do compared to the reset time we could have generated, as well as the ability to be on a map faster? So we got an extra amplifying tomb, basically. But what did we lose? Obviously, we don't want to fight, because we don't have ult, but if we get something free, as in like a free E hit on somebody, it's something we have to consider. But yeah, quick wave clear here. Don't you max your second ability after your first? Isn't it the second one? Little one shot here, pulls in. Yeah, it's hard to aim this when it's close range. Sadly, we don't have red buff. Wait, does Ryze not have boots? Does Ryze not have boots? He's dead. I really wish we could see the scoreboard right now, because I think Ryze doesn't have boots, no? That guy was a slug. He was like super slow. Bro was moving at a snail's pace. Insane. And my cat has his zoomies again. Oh, the money collector. Look at him. 45. Oh, fruit. Yes. 90 gold. And the double kill again. Ghost ult. Bye-bye. Probably doesn't even have to ghost. Yoink. And now the question is again... Oh no, Caitlyn's actually leaving. Okay, Caitlyn? I guess, Caitlyn? More money for the Swain. She's doing the Swain a favor. Like, if she was trying to grieve or, like, be upset, she's actually doing the Swain a favor, so... He is so fed. And the Q is... he's, like, unstoppable now. He walks up, and he just kills. There's no way anyone is going to survive any of these plays. It's just literally impossible. Bro is just dead on cooldown. Like, anybody who walks up to him is sent into the Shadow Realm. Like, he has Ghost, he has Flash, he has Ult. If the enemy takes any fight, it's over. They just die. Ult Flash over the wall, but she's not worth money, no? 150. 3. I mean, it's not really, like, it doesn't really matter because they are too fed. But I think, genuinely speaking, at this point, like, they're worth such little gold. Is it even worth paying attention to them? I don't know. It's hard to say. Because I'd rather have them kill my bot lane once and then kill them again because they're worth money again than this. Because now committing off Flash could hurt future plays. Yeah, and it's so hard to hit. Okay, Lilia. Okay. She, Oh no, she placed the book build, bro. Your champion literally got a heavy buff with the Liandry's change in early game. And you build books. You're not a librarian, you can't read. Stop it, don't try. Double kill ink. Oh my god. Wait. Huh? What the hell? That looked so weird. New achievement unlocked. Milio Swain. Ubi Ball. The new constellation, the new combo. Oh, nice trapping. I love these traps. I love the traps so far he's done on the map. Generally. Also love the rotations. Just sometimes a little bit unfortunate the enemy's not worth any money, so therefore not really worth that much time, that much cooldowns. But still, I love the rotations, love the awareness, love not wasting time. It's very good. Exactly what I'd love to see. But the problem is, like, this level of gameplay is probably most often overlooked because everybody right now thinks that the game is all about mechanics and outplaying people, when the game can be played in a way where you don't, like, there's no skill involved anymore, like, because you already know, like, you win because you're stronger, because your champion's better, you automatically win, you just walk into them and kill them. There's another way of playing the game, which is a lot easier, because it's something you can consistently do. Due to champion choice, draft choice in general, how you approach fights, how you read item spikes, how you read the map, these kind of things. But yeah, unfortunately, the very, very tiny minority wants to play the game like this and actually learn the game like this because it requires you to understand something compared to the way currently the game is played, where you just ooga booga, 50% win rate, 2000 games, 2.1 KDA, 700 GPM jungle. It's just you will get to the highest elo in this game with these stats, but it will obviously take you longer. But the problem is you should never be allowed to. You should never be allowed to. The problem now for the mid game is, like, they are way too far ahead. And the earliest they can do something useful again, is Nasher. Because in these phases, the only good things you can do when you're so fat is perma-invade, but perma-invading alone as a Swain, yeah, pal. And now the typical solo queue thing happens again. Where because your team is so far ahead, but they don't understand that you are the person that's ahead, you have the entire gold on you. He needs to place a ward on Baron, by the way, right now, like what he can do. Like, he's utilizing the pressure well of his team by just continuously pushing, but now he needs to utilize the time to deboard. Yeah. That's number one. I think he kills everyone that comes into his direction. I don't think he loses. Can he get bursted is the question. Like, he wins every fight he takes. The only chance he loses is, like, getting full-on CC chain and one-shot. Hopefully he places a ward at Baron just to be safe, because he has been here. Yep, he does. Very nice. This could be another trap he could employ here by sitting in corner waiting. So he knows that 2 people are currently up here. 3 people are currently up here. 4 people are currently up here. He knew this because, as he saw set, briefly before there was a ward place. Oh, he gets a free kill. Bye-bye. Ghost, yep. 1. Lilia spotted. Oh, he might die here. Because it's too much burst damage. Yeah, it's too much burst damage and nobody's here. Too much gold in the inventory too, unfortunately. Anti-shielding has been bought now. I don't know if I like Infinity Orb on Swain. Like, yes, it's a lot of burst damage, but I wonder if there's something that you could just that's just better. Like, Guinzao, like, obviously you will listen. Did you try? Like, obviously it's less burst damage with the Liandry, and if you play him like a burst mage, it's obviously a different story. Like, how did Liandry perform for you comparatively to Infinity Orb? Because Infinity Orb really gains much value if you one-shot people close to each other due to the explosion. But outside of that, like, what's your experience with Liandry? Like, when do you personally like to go Liandry? Does the enemy team need to be chunkier? What makes a decision here? Okay, this is again a very difficult position to be in because nobody in his team creates space. Like, his death was painful for the state of the game. And now, like, somebody has to start creating space. Okay, now he got space. The enemy gave him space. Look at all the Liandry pools. Because the issue is, as long as, like, there's, like, multiple enemies that can CC him, it's very sketchy for him to play. It can go wrong super fast. Nasus, like, Suzanne is pushing. He's looking at a Twin Guard angle here, as it seems. No? Wait, why did he buy Chain West? Why Chain West? I think he just... accidentally bought the wrong item. No? Or is there any other item? Wait, is it project? No. What builds out of a chain vest? We'll find out very soon. Because I don't recall. Ult being popped, finds the angle here, will kill one immediately. Now walks around the corner, flashes over them. The Leandri, like not the Maligma pools being stacked on top of each other like 19 pools. And bro just one taps them all. But there must be like a bug, no? Because take a good look. Like he flashes over, there's like two people. Look, there's two people, but look at the amount of Maligma pools. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the amount of pools. There's 4 pools. Because there's a difference between the periodic and the burst of Swain in terms of Maligma pools. Which is something that shouldn't be a thing. But yeah, it is a thing, as you just saw. The more you know. The more you know. GA. Is this some secret Namibian tech? Is this some secret Namibian tech that Swain ult continues while being in GA? I need to know. I need to know. I have to know. The secret Antarctica super combo strat, where in GA your ult continues. That sounds like a right spaghetti code special. Please, Winzao, I really hope that it does. I'm begging on my knees right now. Genuinely. No ghost. Can't really access the fight. We're playing in an honest way right now. Set engages. That is something we actually want because he just griefed his entire team by doing so. Because that is something they don't want to happen. Little one shot here. Healing coming through, brother. Lilia looking for an angle, but can't really do anything. Million nearly gets one shot by that guy. But I don't think we'll find out if that is indeed possible. Oh, do we reach? No, all timed out. 9. We will not find out. Oh. Was a nice try though with the W drag here. It was really close. Uh-oh, Yinks in the base. Always sketchy. Ult being up again. Ult for fun. No, stasis. Okay, that is game 1. Let's see, does he have any stats attached? MVP, let's see if there's a little bit more. Item build. I need to ask him about the GA. Does he show damage? 55k, bro popped off. And now for another game, since I asked him to do 2. Nice for the rune showcase, thank you my goat. A little bit of AFK time to give the enemy a chance. Ward spotted here. He can clear this even. Oh, that's so good. Very nicely done. Helps his jungler out a ton. If his jungler wasn't too busy inting against himself. Katrina is being punished for being a champion that is melee. Yeah, and if she uses her Qs on him, she can't use them on the wave, which means XP issues. To be mindful about the wave here, he takes a lot of damage. Good hit, good damage, gets a quick auto off thanks to the power of Phase Rush 2. Very nice. Very patient with the wave. Needs to be mindful not to give her the ability to bounce the dagger on him as well as the wave. So far, so good. Now he goes primarily for the wave, since his goal is to push this and look for a reset very soon after. Pushes the enemy for being melee a little bit more. Next wave, he one-shots the wave again. Katrina is, I don't know. She's, I guess, faker. Now he'll one-shot this wave. Okay, Talon is a grief. What the hell did he just do? Yeah, into reset we go. It's very insightful, because now on the fourth wave, you see, fourth wave reset, Butsamada, not using any of the honey fruit for that one, no first strike. If you want to go third wave home, you need first strike as well as honey fruit. Fourth wave is the normal one nowadays. Katrina running it down. Ghost is a little bit too powerful. One for the homies, and we can maybe utilize some of the ult's uptime for the wave. No, unfortunately we can't. But we one-tap the wave anyway. So now we just one-tap the wave anyway. Again, next Q, it's gone. Does he stay for the plating? I think... that's okay, but he needs to leave immediately. Because now the Katrina will get another wave for free, and he, like... no, I think he needs to be more mindful of bases. Because he could have bought, like, an item and then punished the Katrina for, like, mistakes again. Like, with more power, maybe. But in WildRift, it's difficult to say. Again, now they're running it down for no reason. Great. He doesn't have ult, he can't play. And there's no point. There's nothing he can do, he doesn't have ult. He's not a champion. Katrina comes from the left, she might get herself killed if she's bad. He would have never guessed that the Katrina would come like this. You can just pick it up. I don't know why you just procced it. Don't think there was any, like, immediate danger. He predicted the Katrina to jump in immediately. But yeah, she's not really playing the game. What the hell is happening, bro? Oh, his honey fruit despawned that he placed here earlier. I mean, now he has a Maligma base, so it's not too shabby. But still, I think we can be a little bit more strategic with our bases, especially when the enemy just base 2, or we killed them. Because obviously, if we stay longer on the map, we'll desync our recall and therefore give the enemy a chance of having actually more gold than we have spent in items because we stay on the map. So the question is, like, is the investment even worth it? Unfortunately, we don't get that one. Well, I guess the Lee Sin used W earlier because I thought, like, he also thought that the Lee Sin would just W or flash out so he wouldn't commit, but apparently Lee Sin got stuck in there because he had no cooldowns. Poor guy. Time to invest into the money printing technologies. It's a free dive here if they push the wave. Nope. I guess we don't want to push the wave. Yeah, I don't like this play. The way it's done. I don't like this play for the following reason. Like here. Bad. Push. Dive. Chances of failure, low. Double kill, most nearly guaranteed. Because look, like, he's like, where do we go? Like, do I go up and down? Because it's like so tough because his teammates like don't really understand what to do. And now they only get one. Ethan comes from base, no? In like the next 3 seconds, he jumps over the wall and kills somebody. Hello! There he is. Yeah. Is he gonna E-flash? Oh, he gets another one. Because phaser CD. Nice. But yeah, it's again like, how did I know that Lee Sin would come? Because he died on the other side of the map earlier. There was nothing to do there, so it's most likely he's gonna come here. And he died for like X time, and we haven't seen him up on the play top side, so he must be down here most likely. So thinking about this, I would not make a play down here. Full stop. Now, Lee Sin is probably like, we don't know if Lee Sin had red buff, so we don't know if he's clearing his top side right now or if he's jumping over to the Herald. It's like a flipping game. Both is possible, so now he's clearing his red side. It's just all about seeing what's happening on the map, seeing what's possible, because you can know so much, and it's just funny because map hackers actually don't have any idea how this works. It's just so comical to me. The funniest thing is I know they're also watching the videos. They also say I'm map hacking. It's the funniest shit ever. It's so funny. Like, if you think I'm map hacking, then you haven't seen anyone when this game was in its prime, or me when I was in my prime in this game. Like, bro, you just shit. It's fine. Yoink? Wait, did Lee Sin yoinked the Herald and just smited the crab? 9. The attack speed boots Collector Lee Sin. Yeah, bro. Nice yoink. And the talent gets the... This goblin talent gets the kill. I am furious. Ult being popped, Ghost as well. I don't really think that play works out because there's not enough range to run them down. Wave coming in. Oh, well, guess it works out. Never mind. However, that one just worked out, but sure, bro. I love WildRift. Man, playing Swain without Ghost is so impossible, man. It's just so impossible. Oh, give me the blue buff. This should also, by the way, give a zombie ward this thing. Honestly. Honestly, it should give you a zombie ward that you kill it. Like, there needs to be an advantage for killing it. And not just having, like, the kindergarten insurance for the enemy team to not get quote-unquote surprised in the jungle because there's a ghosty flying around. Like, come on, man. Make it make sense. He didn't... He didn't kick him. Why does he wait so long to kick? Like, now he's just gonna die. Don't Q flash. It's okay. Now for this Q flash, Lee Sin is not allowed to get a single camp of his respawning jungle. Like, red buff needs to be taken, Kruk needs to be taken, Raptors needs to be taken. Like, there needs to be more than just this kill. Because Ashe right now is killing this Kruk camp. And then she's going to the red buff if she's not going to the wave. You see? Guys, I'm map hacking. Do you see how I just know? But we messed up our positioning on the map, and we walked back to something that doesn't matter when we could have actually played for like an invade there. Again. Because now the enemy Lee Sin, for his, like, he just died, but it's not enough punishment to just die. Like, you need to take everything. They need to be so furious, so mad, they need to lose every single thing because you want the biggest possible economical gap between you and them to make sure they cannot recover. Especially if you have enough layers of security available or enough damage spells, generally. Rabbit Ding Dong in the pocket. And the Yeeter is coming back. This is a free Baron, by the way. If not free Baron. Baron is in 15 seconds or something. But yeah, it is a free Baron for their team. Because the enemy can't really access the Baron. They'll settle for the dragon here, Baron spawning now. I really hope they force a fight around the Baron because it makes the game so much easier to be ended. At least there's not a lot to get a single camp down here, and now they should transition towards the Nashor side, at least with a few bodies, to make sure that the enemy cannot try to get Nashor, because it's 11-minute Nashor that dies super fast. So now they can utilize this because the Renekton is making a lot of time to just get there in time. Camera needs to be panned up there to see if there's an angle. Ghost and ult are ready to be popped. Ghost is popped, ult is popped as well. Ash arrow connects, bro can't move, just try moving, Limao. And now the ult will probably time out. Oh, flashes to extend, the ult gets the kill, so the ult fully resets. Very nice, and they kill everyone. The game just ends, because Lucian has a wave prep, they have a wave prep mid lane. It's close enough, so they should be able to end on their surrender. And with that, we are at the end of this video. Let me skip you forward, let me give you a look again. Like, let's see what he has for us in terms of stats here. Yeah, very nicely done. I like it. Obviously, there can always be improvements, but yeah, I'm very content with what I've seen. There's like clear strategy. There's like a logic behind how you take resets, how you take trades, how you take spells. Curious parts from me that I want to ask are: does your ult continue while you're in GA? Are you sure about Emax after Qmax, or is it not Wmax? Generally being more aware of the pathing things, and how you commit your flash to kill somebody and how much you punish him for killing him. Because you play jungle yourself, you know how punishing it is to die and then lose your entire jungle, because it creates much more of a bigger gap. Outside of that one, I'm content. If you like this video, leave a like, give this guy some props, and we see each other for more content very soon. Bye bye, take care.